Hey everybody, KL Clayton here. I'm going to do a review of Broadened Horizons QuadMouse. It's a really nifty little joystick mouse for individuals who have limited mobility, aren't able to manipulate a normal mouse or a trackball by themselves. Um, as you can see, it has a seat clamp that attaches to the desk. There are other variations to attach it, but we're going to stick mostly with the C clamp since that's what we have for the video. And basically that C clamp comes up into a flexible arm. This arm it's flexible, you can move it, but it's also very, very sturdy. So if you push on it, it's not going to go anywhere without you wanting it to go somewhere. So don't have to worry about somebody, bumping it with their chin if they're using it like I am, and moving on them. It's not going to go anywhere. There's also an option for a third arm, is what they call it, and I believe. Basically what that is it's a solid arm that has some bearings that you can adjust. All that is on their website. That is in the link below this video, so you can go check that out. But let's see what else. There's 4 lights on the mouse itself. I'm right now in orange. I think it looks yellow on the screen, but it is orange. That is basically your normal speed, and the way you can change the speed is actually all you have to do is push up on the left joystick. So let me get up here into my position, and just don't want to, make sure you don't want to hit it, because it does tend to, like I said, it's very sturdy, so you don't want to jack yourself in the face. So if you push up on the left, you can see it goes to red. Red is super, super sensitive. Blue is basically the lowest it will go, and basically what that means is it goes the smallest increment possible for the mouse. So if you're doing something with video editing, photo editing, CAD, basically anything that requires very, very fine movements of the mouse, this is definitely very, very helpful. You go one more. That's just basically an in-between speed. I don't use it that much, but I could see where it would be useful if you, whenever I'm video editing, I might be able to use it a little bit more, or somebody who is a photographer and they have to edit their photos or does some graphic designing, maybe it'll work for that. But for right now, let's just put it back on normal mode. And I'm going to fire up a screen capture program so that way you can see the mouse as it's being utilized by me. So, let me get there. Counting down. Okay, so here we have my desktop. As you can see, I'm running a Mac. I'm running Mac OS 10.7. It's Lion, the latest version. I have my Twitter up right now. You can use this mouse in anything. It's just like a normal mouse. The computer does not recognize a difference between this and, say, a Magic Mouse or the trackpad. It's simple plug and play. There's no drivers or anything like that. If you're on Windows. Now, if you're on Mac, there is something you're going to want to download, but it's super simple and super easy. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. I've already downloaded it, and it's this neat little extension right here called Overdrive. So we'll open that up, and it asks you to register. I haven't registered it yet. I just got it. I do plan to buy it though. Please support these guys. They work really hard on all these pieces of software, and it is shareware, so you can get it and try it for free, unlimited. But if you find it useful, consider buying it, because it's a great piece of software. So go ahead and hit register later, just for right now. And it brings up this really actually very intuitive display. You have all your buttons on the left here, and the button that I was having problems with was the middle button. Now the middle button is actually down on the left stick. So if you hit the left stick down, it didn't do anything for me for the longest time. And what it's supposed to do is actually select it and be able to drag. So if you hit it down, it's to drag, and then you click to disengage. Well, it wasn't recognizing it as that. Instead, it was do nothing. I don't know why, but it was. So I downloaded this piece of software, hit the middle button, hit move to scroll, and then all you have to do is move the left joystick straight down one time. You can scroll, and then left click or right click to disengage the scroll. Now, when you download it, it automatically puts the speed and the acceleration in the dead center. So if you already have your speed set up before you download this product, before you download this extension, it will mess with it. So go ahead and raise your speed back up to make your mouse move the speed that you want it to, and everything will go back to the way it was before you installed it. So very simple, very easy fix for what was actually kind of a big deal for me, because I dragged footage around my video editing quite a bit. So let's go ahead and just show you how it works. Left click to engage Chrome, and left click is very intuitive. You just tap the joystick to the left, and then let's say I want to read some older tweets. So I click down on the left stick, and then I move the right stick down. And I want to go older. Here we go. Major League Soccer. I'm a big soccer fan. What you got in the left fans? Kyle Martino will answer fans' questions at halftime. Philly and Columbus, Saturday at 3:30. That's cool. I can interact with Kyle Martino during a soccer game. So that's it. Now to disengage the drag, all you do is left click, and you can see it was on that tweet, so it opened it up automatically, but just click away, or it closed actually to close it up. So that's that. Now, one thing that I did have a bit of an issue with was the dragging feature. Earlier I showed you how to fix the scroll feature with that attachment, but the dragging feature was something that I just didn't realize how to do it. I went ahead and called Broaden Horizons. If you have any questions whatsoever, they're absolutely awesome to work with. They set me through everything. They troubleshooted all the problems that I had, which were very few actually. They generally set this up for Windows, which is why I was having a few issues, because I am running Mac. If you're running Windows, however, there's an awesome disk that they send with the mouse that has some really cool software that I'm going to check out on another computer that I have. Basically, it's just like freeware, on-screen keyboard, some different drag features, things like that. Things that you can choose to add on if you want to give yourself some more functionality. But that's for Windows users. I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to show you how to drag on a Mac. Now, I'm going to give you a really close-up view of this at the end of the video. So if you want to see it a little bit closer, fast forward to the end, and it'll have a close-up view. Now, I'm right here on this virtual keyboard. I don't like it where it's at because maybe it's in my way. Maybe I'm on a different web page and there's something underneath that keyboard that I want to read. I was trying to left click and hold to move it. That doesn't work, obviously. Instead, what you want to do is wrong mode. I just turn it off and on. If you hold the mouse, the left click up, and then tap it again, it shuts it off. Kind of a cool little thing, if you want to make sure you don't accidentally bump it. Okay, so, I'm on the virtual keyboard. Instead, what you want to do is, you want to go left and down in one fluid motion. Basically, it's kind of like a quarter of a circle. So, it's very quickly, kind of like a video game if you're trying to perform like a fight move in a video game on a controller. So, we're going to go left and down quickly. You see it flash. and then go back to the speed mode that you're in. That's how you know that you're in the right one. And then you can move around however you want, There, I like it right there. So, a left click, simple left click to disengage, and now I can move my mouse around very easily. So there is just some really quick guide to the QuadMouse by Broadened Horizons. It's a great product at a really, really good price, especially for adaptive equipment. There are lots of different options as far as switches. They have sip and puff and head switches, all sorts of things that you can get to make sure that it works perfectly for you. Their sales and support team is absolutely wonderful. If you have any questions before you buy the product about what you think and what they think would be best for you, I actually sent them some photos before I bought mine, and they suggested the Flex Arm C-clamp as the best option for me because of the system that I'm running and the way my setup is laid out. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call them. Again, their link and their information is below the video. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to give you just a quick tight shot of how to do the drag. So we're going to come in nice and tight to the joystick, and like I said, all it is a quick left and then down. So you see it flash, I'm dragging, and then click to disengage. So one more time, it's left and down quickly, and it's like a quarter of a circle motion, and then left to disengage. So that's all it is.